Much obliged, Charlie.
Did y'all have a good day yesterday?
You called for me, Mother?
There. There you go. No. Play it like it is.
But you did that before I started.
Play it. Alex and Jesse are heading back to Texas tomorrow. Summer calves are due soon, and they're gonna need managing. And you will join Mr. Matthew tomorrow at market to negotiate the sale of the herd.
You're not coming?
Never remove your hand before you're sure of the move. Now, a good seller will always know her true price. Yours is $23.80 per head, not a cent less.
But I can't. I don't know the first thing about selling.
That's what the buyer will think, too.
There's an unusually high ratio of
So,
unproven
he'll
heifers.
start with lies.
Big boned and skinny, too.
Thicker lies than his usual stock, too, because you're a woman with no ear for this business of men.
But I'm feeling charitable. Say I take the entire herd off your hands for $35,000? That's a great sum, isn't it? Certainly buys your share of dolls and piano lessons.
But lies expose him, leave him vulnerable.
How is less than $16 a head charitable?
Well, now.
And you said bent bones, meaning the 90-degree backs of my stock? That's ideal, is it not?
Hold a mirror to his lies until they blind him.
And they won't be processed tomorrow or next month. They'll sit in your feedlot as all your herds do, fattening for 6 months.
Next, the counter.
Got some fire in her. But we have yet to discuss the health of this herd. I count a dozen runny noses. In 2 whole months on the trail, half the herd may have worms at this point. $18.30 a head. To cover my no doubt extraordinary losses when these ailments come full turn. Would you not agree, Dr. Grady?
Play it.
But you did that before I started.
Do you know what arrogance is, girl? It's thinking a game is waiting for you before it begins. Play.
To cover my no doubt extraordinary losses when these ailments come full turn. Wouldn't you agree, Dr. Grady?
Actually, I'd say that herd looked healthier than most.
What?
You bribed the inspector.
That's nonsense. I incentivized him to tell the truth. Next, you find his problem
I hear you've been facing pretty stiff competition from McCoy's Premium these days.
And I read they've been grabbing up a lot of inventory, nipping at your heels on distribution, too.
Give him a little rope. Let him swim in uncertainty and fear.
And no one else is selling Twister in these numbers.
Sure like to make this work.
Make sure he knows that you alone can save him.
But business is built on trust. And here you are trying to lowball the Borland family? Why, I'm sorely tempted to sell the whole lot to McCoy's at great discount.
And make sure he knows that you alone can destroy him.
The entire stock. $23.80 per head, not a cent less.
And then
Beg your pardon, Miss Borland, but our esteemed Mayor Hope is here to see you.
So very pleased to meet you, ma'am. You're quite the celebrity this week. Mrs. T.M. Borland of Texas accompanied the herd all the way from its starting point to this place, giving evidence of a pluck and business tact far superior to that of many of the lords.
thank you, Mayor, but I really must...
Would you be willing to accompany me this evening? There's a gathering of local industry leaders, and
I really must...
well, it's just, you've become an inspiration. And my constituents...
I've only a handful of hours on God's earth, if you please, sir.
Begging your pardon, ma'am. God be with you.
I thought the doctor was treating the trail sickness.
It turned a corner this morning. But that is not your burden. Yours is to make that sale tomorrow, all right?
You could have set Alex or Jesse to market. Is it because I will appear weak and gain pity?
The queen is always the strongest. Anybody who thinks otherwise has never really played the game.
Think what a story it'll be, Mr. Smith. You, distributor of the herd of the great Trailboss Margaret Borland, who battled bandits, rivers, and lightning storms to cross the Chisholm Trail. First and only woman to do it. It's not just a good story. It's good business. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Smith? Checkmate.